Hey, how's it going? Welcome to Rant and Chill, a channel where I like to rant and I like to chill. Here, we're going to be doing a little ranting here. Of course, you've probably already heard Seth Rogen's Santa Inc. has been blown out of the water, has been utterly destroyed. Everyone's disliking this thing. Everyone is disliking this thing. Everyone, their kids, everyone, their dog, everyone's coming out to bash on this thing. And for good reason. It is a horrible product. It is a horrible show. I haven't seen the series. I don't need to. I saw the trailer, and from the trailer, I can tell you it is absolute dog crap. No one in their right mind is going to like this. The only person who's going to like this are super woke of the woke. They're just be laughing at it because I guess some sort of reference to something that they agree with. That's it. I don't know how you take a Christmas special and you make it unspecial. You know, I don't know how you just you take the joy and love and the spirit of Christmas and you just violate it over and over again. But Seth Rogen did. And here's the thing. I don't like it. You don't like it. Most people don't like it. In fact, it'd be hard to find someone who does. And the reason why I say that is because based on this Metacritic, 0.3, the score is 0.3. Not 3, but 0.3. 0.3. Not even 1%. Not even that's not a percentage, but here we go. The rating on IMDb, you got a 1. You got a 1.1. 1.1 out of 10. No one likes this. No one likes this show. It could have been something joyful, something to watch during the holidays, during Christmas, but no, you created something that's absolute trash, absolute garbage. And what happens when people call them out? What happens when people don't like it? Seth Rogen does what all these lefty woke Hollywood tards do, and they just piss. They piss on all the people that they would want for them to enjoy their stuff. They just piss on them and calling them all sorts of names. Here he goes. He calls them, guess what? White supremacists. I don't like the show. I'm not going to like the show. You don't like the show. You're not going to like the show. Guess what? I guess we're all white supremacists now. I guess we're all white supremacists. If that's what it means, if being a white supremacist means I hate Santa Inc. and I hate everything Seth Rogen's doing now because he's freaking woke trash, then call me a white supremacist. There you go. Okay, I guess guilty as charged. See what you're doing, Seth Rogen, what you're doing, and these Hollywood tards that do this stuff is you're really watering down that label. That label doesn't mean anything. If you're telling me not liking your stupid Santa show makes me racist, then I guess I'm freaking racist. Which, I mean, that's hard to be when my kids are half Hispanic. So there you go. But I'm learning something about myself from a pot-smoking loser in Hollywood who has more money than you and I will ever have. Not to really make that a thing, but, you know, I'm just saying. He could be there in his fucking Hollywood mansion. Dropped that F-bomb. I was really trying hard not to curse. Jesus. In his Hollywood mansion, taking bong rips and telling us about how we have problems, how we need to, virtue signal about how we need to change things for the environment, how we need to be less racist, whatever. And then he went to throw in that crap, throw in a bunch of woke crap into a Santa show, a show that's about, I thought would be about the Christmas spirit. That's all you have to do. But no. Anyway, this tweet is, we really pissed off tens of thousands of white supremacists with our new show, #Santa Inc., which is now available on HBO Max. Please read the responses to this tweet for confirmation. My response is Santa Inc. is garbage. You should be ashamed of yourself. And he should be. I remember Seth Rogen when he first appeared. The first thing I saw him in was 40-Year-Old Virgin. I like that movie. That's one of my favorite movies. That's a movie that would probably not be made anymore. Though it's an okay funny film. Seth Rogen was a pothead in that movie. He plays potheads in most of his movies because that's what he is. I thought he was funny then. Now I realize I I'm not so sure if it's. I think it's his voice and sometimes his delivery on things. But you know what I've learned about this guy, this Seth Rogen guy. And correct me if I'm wrong here, but to me, Seth Rogen seems like that freaking Hollywood snake that throw out his friends for any opportunity. If the opportunity presents itself for him to sacrifice a friend, somebody he worked with before, somebody just for some virtue signaling, for some points, for some status points, maybe to help his career, he would totally do it. He would do it in a heartbeat. The guy has no spine. The guy is a snake. He's a freak. He's a snake. That's what he is. He's worse than that. He's like some weaselly rat. I don't know, man. I don't see any honor in him. I don't see any dignity in him. I just see this freaking weasel, this nasty shell, this husk of a person. Am I a little mean with that? Sure. But I think it's deserved. After all, me not liking a stupid Santa film makes me a white supremacist. And you guys know I'm not a hater. You guys know I'm not a hater. But what say you? What do y'all think about this? Have y'all seen Santa Inc? Do you intend to? Do you like it? I guess you kind of have to. Otherwise, you're a white supremacist. Let's take a look at these comments, though. It says, please read the responses to this tweet for confirmation. Well, let's see how many white supremacists. We got the quartering. I guess he's a white supremacist now. Oh, he's doing his thing. I've seen Garbage Sullivan shows in my life, heck, at least 15 times. I've seen Garbage Sullivan shows, but I'm not going to complain. I don't see the Garbage Sullivan shows as an extension of myself. I mean, idiotic statement. Oh, wow. So many triggered people. I hear you got Vito, who is, I believe, to be a pedo, but he definitely has leaned into the meme. If you like cuties, you're a pedo. That's all there is. If you like Netflix cuties and you seriously like it, you are a pedo. That's all there is. There's no getting around that. So his take, I mean, it's coming from the mouth of a pedophile. So, what's up with the reindeer, Seth? I haven't seen the show, so I don't get it, but I'm sure it's funny. I'm sure. Reject modernity, embrace tradition. Exactly. That's what we need. Embrace tradition. Oh, the average audience scored 3%. Well, there you go. You got the 3% there at Rotten Tomatoes. There you go. Review bombed, man. It's like review bombed. You know what? Sometimes you get review bombed because you deserve it. If you release garbage films, garbage content, and people don't like it, maybe it's not a review bomb. Maybe the reality is you bombed. You release a piece of crap. You release crap on a platter and you expected us to like it. No, we're going to tell you, take that back. Take that crappy platter back and please no more. Do not service that anymore. But instead of that, you just, I guess, shame everybody for not liking your stupid, shitty stuff. Nice opinion. One small issue, I stole your car. Oh, man. I guess I'm racist. That was my take immediately. I guess I'm racist now. I guess I am. A Japanese loving racist with Hispanic wife, Hispanic kids. All right, guys. I know this is about a stupid show that I'm not going to watch and I don't really care about all that much. The bigger issue is, once again, you see a member of Hollywood, a member of the Hollywood elite, whatever. He's not high up there. He wants to be. He's never going to be high up there, though. He will sacrifice all his friends, everything he can to be be one of the elite, but he's not. He's not going to be there because he's white and he's a guy. Seth Rogen, you're never going to be like one of the premium crop elite guys in Hollywood. You're never going to be that. You're just going to be an embarrassment. You're not going to be part of the club. Is he Jewish? So maybe that's in. He is Jewish, right? Guys, that is a legit question to ask when you talk about Hollywood. It's not even a conspiracy. Everyone knows. Everyone knows. But the thing about, and especially about santainc. santainc was definitely pro-Jew. And the thing about, I might get myself in trouble here, but here we go. You know, when you try to divide and you encourage the division of Americans by racial politics, and you inflame that rhetoric, inflame that stuff with the stupid shit that comes out of his mouth, Seth Rogen and all of his other peers in Hollywood, when they do that stuff, they're creating a dangerous game for themselves, because while they will claim that they're not white because they're Jewish, when it comes down to it, and all you have to do is look at Black Twitter and look at how they look at the Jews. They don't look at them very, very highly. They don't put them on a pedestal. They don't see them as one of them, one of their own. Because why? Because they created the game. They divided it based on racial lines. And based on racial lines, while you could say a Jew is a race, fine, I guess. What does it look like? What does it look like? What is the color of the skin? When you created the game, when you have us divided based on the skin tone, which is really dumb to inflame that. But when they work and inflame that shit, I don't see how that rhetoric is going to end well for them. But anyway, that's a whole other thing. Maybe you were on board with my screw Seth Rogen and santainc is crap. Man, this other part, you're like, whoa, Mr. Deadman, what did we just talk about? I don't know. Maybe it's a rant for another day. I don't know. Do we want to go there? Anyway, with that said, y'all take it easy and enjoy these other reactions I have coming out.